Good morning, students. Welcome to the Vehicle Dynamics class. Today, we will discuss the concepts of oversteering and understeering in a vehicle. So, let's see. So, when we take a turn, the centrifugal force acts on the vehicle, which produces side thrust. So, let's see this diagram. So, for example, a car is taking a right turn and the centrifugal force will act on the car which produces side thrust, and this side thrust will act towards the left side. This side thrust needs to be balanced, because if this side thrust is not balanced, then the vehicle will be going to strike the side of the road. Okay, so it's very important that we balance this centrifugal force by some internal force, we can say centripetal force. So how this centrifugal force is balanced? Let's see this diagram. So for example, due to centrifugal force, the vehicle is acted upon by a side force which is acting in right direction, and this side force is balanced by a cornering force. So the cornering force is the reaction to the side force. Means if the side force will act in right side, then the cornering force will act towards the left, and this cornering force is going to balance the side force. And what is the result of this cornering force? Due to this cornering force, the contact patch of the tire is going to be disturbed, because the tire is made of rubber and which is elastic. So the shape of the tire at the contact to the road is going to be disturbed. So this is called tread distortion. Okay, so what will happen at the contact patch? Your tread is going to get distorted. Okay, so now to sustain that force, a plane of wheel must make some angle with the direction of motion of the vehicle. So if your vehicle is moving in this direction, the diagonal direction, and your tire is heading towards the horizontal direction, then the angle between these two directions is called the slip angle. Okay. So let's see what is slip angle. The angle through which the wheel has to sustain the side force is called slip angle, or it is also called creep angle. In other words, the angle between the direction of motion of the vehicle. Now, this diagonal is the direction of motion of the vehicle, and the center plane of the tire. This horizontal is the center plane of the tire. The angle between these two directions is called the slip angle, or it is taken, this is 8 degree to 10 degree. 8 degree to 10 degree, not 80 to 100. Okay, 8 degree to 10 degree. Now what is understeer? Now see this diagram. You are going on a road and you want to take a right turn, but due to some reason your car is not going towards the right side, it is going to strike the wall on the left side. So why this happens? This phenomena is called understeer, that your car is unable to steer towards the right side. This happens because when the front slip angle is greater than the rear. Now your tires, I have discussed about the slip angle. This is called slip angle. When the slip angle of the front tires is greater than the slip angle of the rear tires, then the vehicle will experience understeer. So the front wheels lose traction and cause the car to go wide. So see in this diagram, when the understeer happens, it means that the slip angle of the front tires is greater than the slip angle of the rear tires. Due to this reason, the understeer of the vehicle will happen. But on the other hand, if the slip angle of the rear tire is greater than the slip angle of the front tires, then your vehicle will oversteer. What is oversteer here? When the car slip angle, when the rear slip angle is greater than the front slip angle, when the rear slip angle, this rear slip angle is greater than the front slip angle, then the vehicle tend to move away from the direction of the center path. Means you are going in a car and you want to take a right turn, but due to some reason your car strikes on the right side of the wall. That means you oversteer your car. This happens uh, because the slip angle of the rear tire is greater than the slip angle of the front tires. So this phenomena is known as oversteer. So rear tires lose grip and causing the rear end of the vehicles slide out. Okay. So see from this diagram, when when the understeer will happen, your slip angle of front tire will be greater than the rear tire, and when oversteer will happen, your slip angle of the rear tire is greater than the front tires. So this is the difference between understeer and oversteer. So thank you guys. Hope you understand. Okay.